Today is Thursday, April 30th, the last day of April. Shortcut date is 4/30/20. I have a concise video for you today. We're going to do shout-outs, go over our ELA skill for the week, go over the math story, and read Tales of Despero. I know that yesterday's video got cut off short, so I'll make sure to start from where we left off, featuring Miss Freed's Quarantine Bun, Part 2. Very gorgeous, as you can see. Shout out to these people for doing their work and commenting on the video, showing me that they are staying on task, sticking with the things that they need to, meeting all of their deadlines. I so appreciate it. Shout out to London, Fernanda, Serena, Ahmed, Cody, Sage, Siraj, Samuel, and Monica. Awesome, awesome. I am going to be not moving quickly, but I'm going to be moving urgently. So urgently with purpose, to make sure that I'm not wasting any of your precious time and to help you stay focused. So this week's skill is citing evidence. Repeat after me, citing evidence. Gorgeous. Read with me, Coralie, 1, 2, 3. Finding proof in the pictures or text to prove your thinking. The way that we do this, the first step is turning to the part of the story we are thinking or talking about. We read the words and find evidence that proves your thinking. Select by asking which piece or pieces of evidence best support my thinking or my idea, and share your thoughts by writing or verbally explaining what page it's on, what the quote says, or what the author is trying to say in your own words, and how it supports the idea that you gathered from that. Please remember today is Thursday, so we have your spelling test tomorrow. So make sure that you take a look at the document that I sent out on Sunday evening and make sure that you are studying those words so that you feel confident and comfortable going into tomorrow. This word is clutched. Everybody? Clutched. Think about what the definition is. It's Thursday. I feel like you should have a good awareness by now. It's to keep a firm grasp. This word is echoed. Everybody? Yes, echoed. The repeating of a sound caused by the bouncing of sound waves from a surface. This word is gully. Everyone? Yes, gully. A deep cut or ditch in the land made by running water. This word is reeds. Everyone? Not like reeds a book, but a tall grass with straight jointed stalks that grow in low wet areas. This word is scrambled. Everybody? Yes, scrambled. To move quickly using both hands and feet, or to mix or throw together in a random way. This word is thatch. Everybody? Yes, thatch. Straw, palm leaves, or other dried plant material used as roof covering. And last but not least, we have valley. Everyone? Yes, valley. A long area of low land between a mountain or hills. I'm so glad that I found some note cards because it feels more like we're right in the classroom the way that we would normally do that routine. I'm not going to go over writing for today. I figured I would do that tomorrow because you guys have a constructed response tomorrow, and that's where you probably need more of my assistance. But I do really enjoy the quick responses and creative writing. So if you're proud of what you write, please send it to me, and I would be more than happy to read it and just enjoy it with you. If you would like academic feedback regarding it, I'm happy to give you academic feedback on that as well. Today's math story is one that we have done before in class. A lot of these are reviews, so next week I am going to send out those advanced math stories, and those are the ones I'll be going over in the video just because although these are fun and it's great to review, I think that we should challenge ourselves a little bit more based on the feedback that I got from your guys' comments saying that you're feeling really confident with all the math that you've been doing at home. I think we should step it up a notch, don't you think? Awesome. I do love this problem though. It's a wonderful one because it requires so many steps, and multi-step problems are so fun because you have to keep your brain on the entire time in order to get all parts of the question correct. This was called the parade. Kim promised the toy factory that she would order 300 toys from them. She ordered 5 packs of 20 whistles for people to play in a parade and 6 30 packs of spinning tops to give away at a parade. How many items does she order from the toy factory? Did she keep her promise? If not, how many more items does she need to order? So obviously that's a very wordy problem, lots of steps, so I had made sure that I jotted what I was solving for at the bottom. You should have jotted those 3 separate questions, since you technically need 3 answers for this to be correct. On the top left-hand corner, I jotted what is given to me on a silver spoon. I have, she promised 300 toys, 5 packs of 20, 6 packs of 30, and I did my model right below. So you can see I have 5 groups with 20 in each. I used repeated addition, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 to get a total of 100 for the whistles. And then in green here, you can see that I did a model for the 6 packs of 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I used repeated addition to get to my final answer for the spinning tops. So I have 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. So I have 100 total whistles, 180 total spinning tops. So I know that if I was going to double check my work to see if these two answers are correct, I could use multiplication because I know that multiplication means how many groups of and how many are in each group. 5. Hi, my video just went out. I don't know what is going on with my iPad. It is being very grumpy. I'm not exactly sure where the last video cut off. I'll obviously merge the two of them together before uploading it to YouTube for you. Essentially, you can see here I added both the whistles and spinning tops together to get a total of 280. I found out that I needed a total of 20 more in order for her to keep her promise. On the answer line, you should have 3 specific answers. You should have 280 total items. You should have no, or no, she did not keep her promise. And finally, needs 20 more items. Okay, so you did need all 3 of those in your answer in order for the answer to be complete. Capiche? Awesome. So my last video cut off around 6 minutes, 45 seconds. We're about a minute into this one. So this video is looking concise and awesome. Very happy about it. Go ahead and get comfy. I'm going to reread that page that the video got cut off yesterday of Tales of Despero and then read one more chapter from there. So we're going to read a little bit more today. Get comfy so that you can enjoy. Remember, we're reading chapter 46, Mouse Blood, yes. Down, down, down went Despero Tilling and the spool of thread. Slowly, oh so slowly they went. And the passage was dark, dark, dark. I will tell myself a story, said Despero. I will make some light. Let's see. I will begin this way. Once upon a time, yes, once upon a time, there was a mouse who was very, very small. Exceptionally small. And there was a beautiful human princess whose name was P. You think he's making up this story off the top of his head? And it so happened that this mouse was the one who was selected by fate to serve the princess, to honor her and to save her from the darkness of a terrible dungeon. This story cheered up Despero considerably. His eyes became accustomed to the gloom, and he moved down the stairs more quickly, more surely, whispering to himself the tale of a devious rat and a fat serving girl, it's me, and a beautiful princess and a brave mouse and some soup and a spool of red thread. It was a story, in fact, very similar to the one you are reading right now, and the telling of it gave Despero strength. He pushed the spool of thread with a great deal of gusto, and the thread, eager perhaps to begin its honorable task of aiding the saving of a princess, leapt forward and away from the mouse, and went down the dungeon stairs ahead of him. Yes, reader, without him. No! Cried Despero. No, no, no! He broke into a trot, chasing the thread through the darkness. But the spool had a head start, and it was faster. It flew down the dungeon stairs, leaving Despero far behind. When it came to the end of the stairs, it rolled and rolled, until finally, lazily, it came to a stop right at the gnarled paw of a rat. What we have here, said the one-eared rat to the spool of thread. I will tell you what we have, said Botticelli, answering his own question. We have red thread. How delightful. Red thread means only one thing to a rat. He put his nose up in the air. He sniffed. He sniffed again. I smell. Could it be? Yes, most definitely it is. How strange. I smell soup. He sniffed some more, and I smell tears. Human tears. Delightful. I also detect the smell. He put his nose high to the air and took a big whiff of flour and oil. Oh my, what a cornucopia of scents. But below it all, what do I smell? The blood of a mouse. Unmistakably. Mouse blood, yes. Exactly. A mouse. Botticelli looked down at the spool of thread and smiled. He gave it a gentle push with one paw. Red thread. Yes, exactly. Just when you think that life in the dungeon cannot get any better, a mouse arrives. Chapter 47, No Choice. Despero stood trembling on the steps. The thread was most definitely gone. He could not hear it. He could not see it. He should have tied it to himself when he had the chance. But it was too late now. Despero's dire situation suddenly became quite clear to him. He was a 2-ounce mouse, alone in a dark, twisting dungeon, full of rats. He had nothing but a sewing needle with which to defend himself. He had to find a princess. He had to save her once he found her. It's impossible, he said to himself in the darkness. I can't do it. He stood very still. I'll go back, he said. But he didn't move. I have to go back. He took a step backward. But I can't go back. I don't have a choice. I have no choice. He took one step forward and then another. No choice, his heart beat out to him as he went down the stairs. No choice, no choice, no choice. At the bottom of the stairs, the rat Botticelli sat waiting. And when Despereaux stepped from the last stair to the dungeon floor, Botticelli called out to him as if he were a long-lost friend. "Ah," said Botticelli, "there you are. Exactly, I've been waiting for you." Despereaux saw the dark shape of a rat, that thing he had feared and dreaded for so long, finally step out of the gloom to come greet him. "Welcome, welcome," said Botticelli. Despereaux put his paw on the needle. "Ah," said Botticelli, "you're armed. How charming." He put his paw up in the air. "I surrender. Oh, yes, certainly, I surrender." "I," said Despereaux. "Yes," said Botticelli. "You." He took the locket from around his neck. He began to swing it back and forth. "Please, go on." "I don't want to hurt you," said Despereaux. "I just need to get by you. I am on a quest." "Really?" said Botticelli. "How extraordinary. A mouse on a quest. Back and forth went the locket. A quest for what?" "A quest to save the princess," said Despereaux. "The princess?" said Botticelli. The princess. Everything seems to be about the princess these days. The king's men were down here searching for her, you know. They didn't find her. That goes without saying. But now a mouse has arrived, and he's on a quest to save the princess." "Yes," said Despereaux. He took a step to the left of Botticelli. "How inspiring," said Botticelli. He lazily took a step to his right, blocking Despereaux's way. "Why the hurry, little friend?" "Because," said Despereaux, "I have to—" Yes, you have to save the princess, exactly. But before you save her, you must find her, correct?" "Yes," said Despereaux. "What if," said Botticelli, "what if I told you that I know exactly where the princess is? What if I told you that I could take you directly to her?" Said Despereaux. His voice shook. His paw on the needle trembled. "Why would you do that?" "Why would I do that? Why would I help you? Why, to be of service, to do my part for humanity, to aid in the saving of a princess." "But you are, a rat," supplied Botticelli. "Yes, I am a rat, and I see you're trembling with that greatly exaggerated rumors of our evil nature. Have you reached your oversized ears?" Yeah," said Despereaux. "If," said Botticelli, swinging the locket back and forth, "if you allow me to be of assistance, you will be doing me a tremendous favor. Not only can I do a good deed for you and the princess, but my actions will help dispel this terrible myth of evil that seems to surround us rats everywhere. Will you let me assist you? Will you let me assist myself and my kind?" Reader, was this a trick? Of course it was. Botticelli didn't want to be of service. Far from it. You know what Botticelli wanted. He wanted others to suffer. Specifically, he wanted this small mouse to suffer. How best to do that? Why, take him right directly to what he wanted, the princess. Let him see what his heart desired, and then, only then, faced with what he loved, would Despereaux die. And at the end of it all, how tasty the mouse would be, seasoned with hope and tears and flour and oil and thwarted love. My name, little friend, is Botticelli Rimorso, and you may trust me. You may trust me. Will you tell me your name? Despereaux Tilling. Despereaux Tilling, take your paw from your weapon. Come with me. Despereaux stared at him. Come, said Botticelli. Let go of your needle, take hold of my tail, and I will lead you to your princess. I promise. What, reader, in your experience, is the promise of a rat worth? That's right. 0, zip, nada, goose eggs. But I must ask you this question too. What else was there for Despereaux to hold on to? Right again. Nothing. And so the mouse reached out. He took hold of the rat's tail. Bum, bum, bum. We will read chapter 48 tomorrow. Please don't forget to study your spelling words. And if you have an awesome creative writing piece from today, that quick response section, I would love to see it. Let me know if you just want me to enjoy it or if you want any feedback from me. Have a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow for your spelling test. Love you. Bye.